everyone, Di here, and today I'm going to be showing you my base. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, first things first, I'm going to be showing you around the outside before we get into that mess up there. So over here we have my greenhouse. So I have this flower here just for aesthetics, and then we have all of my numerous levels of plants and fertilizer being made in here. We also have my industrial cooker out here where it can access everything. Now, you probably don't see any irrigation, and that is because we have an S plus domesticated beehive, and that actually gives water to all of the plants. So long as that has bird flowers, I don't have to worry about it. Over here, we have my forge. Now, some of you guys may recognize this forge as I built it using an Aaron Longstaff video. So I have my industrial forge in here, along with a generator to run it. This is all filled with metal. And then this is where I keep my mithril, diamonds, obsidian flux, and these are my resource dinos. Over here, we have the breeding area. So these are where I collect my babies. And all of these are for eggs. Over here, we have breeders and bases, mutations, and colors. Now, colors also extend to up there, but I'll show you that later. So right now, I'm currently working on otters, featherlights, and dimorphodons. And that is because we are going to be going into the Sulfur Wyvern Cave, and we're going to be taking a shoulder pad army. Now, as you can see over here, otters are at 20 out of 20 on mutations, which puts them at 80 health. So I'm taking that health up to 100. So they need 10 more mutations in health before they will be at 100. But I did already finish melee, so that's already at 101. And health being 80 with the 20 out of 20 mutations is what we are taking in for the Sulfur Wyvern Cave for the army. So over here we have my Thyla Rogue, and Rogue had to go on a rescue mission for Cupid, and in case you don't know who Cupid is my compy that I keep on my shoulder. And Prancer over here is my reindeer. He sits next to a snowman, and he just looks all cute and pretty. Up here, we have my shoulder pets. So this is my corpse recovery grave, and it is guarded by Radium, a dimorphodon that I found and got just strictly for its colors, and Corpse, my Fjordhawk. So if we go up the stairs here, you'll see the two doors there and a door there. You'll also see this gigantic tree. This is my Graven's tree. No matter what I do, foundations placed on it, if I break this, it will come back, and it doesn't have any leaves. Now this is my meat feeding trough. It is empty currently because my breeding feeding trough over there is completely filled with meat. Over here, I have my berries feeding trough, and it is quite literally filled with berries. Now this little terminal is strictly for kibble, farming, and pair needs. So if I need, say, a dimorphodon that has good weight or something like that, it can go in here. Or kibble for my Deinonychus, or farming. So these are tech parasaurs, and I breed them out and I can kill those. And then I have my penguins that I hit for organic polymer, and sheep for mutton. Now, if we head in through this first door on the right, you will find my industrial grill. I have a narcotic mortar and pestle. It's mostly just there to hold more narcotic. This is usually my inventory dump. I have my chemistry bench over here, and you can see I have a lot of stuff in it already. We have my fabricator, another generator. We have a refining forge over here, and this is just on the off chance that I lose power and run out of gasoline and need my industrial forge. Here is my smithy. And if we head through this door here, you will find this main foyer. This door leads to the outside. Now here you will find more mortal and pestles. These are mostly here just for aesthetic. In the very beginning, before I had the chemistry bench, they were clearly used for spark powder, gunpowder, cementing paste, and then this misc one was just used for overflow. Now it's being used for seeds. So here in my bookshelves, I have my armor and weapons. And these are all the best of the best blueprints. And then I have my saddles. So if it is not in the folder out here, then that means I still have to go through it, but these are all of my best saddle blueprints. Now if I head through this door, we find a bunch of chests at the top as well as main fridges. So we have raw meat, berries and crops, and consumables and misc. So as in misc, we have soups, biotoxin, honey if it's not in there, medical brews, stuff like that. Up here at the top, we have element dust, holiday items, costumes, and chibis. And we have a cooking pot for events. Now, if we head through here, you can kind of see back here, we have my cementing paste terminals. So in here, I have snails, and snails produce organic polymer as well as acantina paste. And acantina paste is used as a substitute for cementing paste. So I have 2 snails there, and then back here behind the stairs, I have another snail in there working very hard to create cementing paste. Then if we head up these stairs here, we have the little guest main floor. I do have to add another chair because we have 3 people on the server. I have a fireplace, and I'm still doing some decorating up here. I haven't fully finished, and this is the Svartalfheim map. Out here is my balcony. So I have my 2 feather lights that started the whole featherlight army over there, and I named them Night and Shade. And then up here we have my 2 Maywings, and that is Yin and Yang. And this is my Maywing parking zone. I left a lot of space. Okay. And this ladder down here heads down to out here, and then I can take this ladder to go up to access my Maywings a little easier without having to go through the house. Now, if we head into here, we find my bedroom with the bed I absolutely loathe and hate, because if I log out while sleeping in this bed, I will constantly, and I mean constantly, be stuck on the floor, and then BT has to come rescue me, and that's already happened 3 too many times. So as you can see here, we have a bunch of storage chests. I will eventually color code them, but I have a lot of stuff. I like to be very organized. If we come up this ladder back here, you will find all of my other color terminals. As I stated, this one is quite literally entirely Maywings. We have my grinder over here, and I love this thing. I go on drop runs every single night for 2 hours, sometimes killing sprees, as you can see, and I get a lot of good stuff. And this ascendant gear that I usually grind will give me tons of hide, chitin, fur, pelt. It gives me a lot of stuff, guys, and this saves me from going on a lot of trips. As you can see, I have a lot of vaults up here that hold some main resources, as well as a few extra fridges up here for fish meat, organic polymer. So I have tons and tons upon tons of stuff. And that is the main house. Now let me show you the second area. So I realized I forgot to show you this. So up here on the floating island, because I do live on a floating island, there is not much in the way you can do in terms of water. So I have metal water tanks that I can get water from. And this refills every single time it rains, so I don't have to have a main water source down at the bottom. Now, if I head over here, we have the teleporter pad that takes me down below, as well as our awesome teleporter, and this takes me to my base. this is my mailbox. Now, if we go onto the porch and we head through this door here, or if we walk to the right out here, we can head through this door as well, and you can see they go to the same place. And this goes to my extended storage area. So I have all of these are filled with hide, as you can see. This is also filled with hide. This is almost, well, it used to be almost entirely filled with metal. Just like over there, I have fiber, cementing paste, and then I have loads upon loads of fridges here because I'm constantly taking in cooked jerky, cooked prime, cooked fish, and cooked meat. And you're probably wondering how I'm getting all of this in bundles, and that is also because I raid the dwarves every single day. Alrighty guys, and that is my base tour. I hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye!